For example, you notice the lectern's way over there today. Now everybody's got their own speaking style. You know, I teach presentation skills. I will tell you this, that you not only have nonverbal signals that you send the audience, but you have verbal signals, but you have nonverbal signals, right? And when you're behind a podium, and I'm guessing most of you, this is by the way a lectern, the podium is the shorter one. When you're behind the lectern, you're hiding a lot of your vocabulary. So if you can get away from that guy, do lecterns have gender? It was not in my script initially. And then flotsam is the stuff that that stays with you that maybe you could get rid of if you wanted to. How about this? How about PowerPoint? For those of you that use PowerPoint for your presentations, the issue with PowerPoint, of course, is that you have to you have to avoid eye contact with the audience because you've got to be looking at your confidence monitor, which is down here, or you're looking back at the screen because that's how you monitor your own notes, right? I tell salespeople, I don't understand why you would fly halfway across the country to get personal time with a client or a prospect and turn off the lights and say, please look at the screen for an hour. I don't understand that. Because people want to know that you're paying attention to them. This is a very unusual room. I had a very similar room in Lone Star PETS in Texas and Great Lakes last year. It's a very long throw. And this is another little trick for you. Now it's exaggerated today, but for those of you that are about to do 50 more speeches than you did last year, plus 12 board meetings, there's a certain way to address an audience, it's called the V. So I could V this way and get to everybody. I could V half the room here. I could V the middle of the room, right? And I'd get to almost everybody. But what most speakers do in a room this size is we tend to play, because we like, we're pleasers. Speakers are pleasers. So we'll go to the edges of the room and we keep doing this. Watch the screen. And I'm playing to the room, right? And it looks like a tennis match. See? But if I have a really salient point I want to make, and I have a lot of videos on YouTube, I learned this the hard way because I got a lot of videos of me doing this on YouTube. If I want to make a salient point, I look right into your eye. And that's what you need to do when you're speaking to your people. You don't want to look at your notes. You want to look in your members' eyes because you're asking them to do things. You're asking them to spend time, give money, sell tickets. And when you look in their eyes, it'll mean something to them. So try to do that.